Record of Ragnarok is a groundbreaking anime that has brought intense fight sequences and a never-ending saga of survival to life. However, it's been almost a year since fans last saw their favorite heroes and gods on their screens, making them wonder about the fate of Record of Ragnarok Season 3. Will the third season ever return? The anime has received mixed reviews from the audience as well as the critics. That has made many wonder whether Netflix will ever return with its original net animation, ONA. However, there are plenty of reasons for Season 3 to return. Let's delve into them. Based on the impressively popular manga series, Record of Ragnarok follows the battle between gods and humans. Every once in a millennium, the Gods' Council assembles to decide humanity's fate. After carefully observing the humans' deeds, the gods decide to extinct them. However, the Valkyrie Brunhilde proposes a plan to stop this menace. According to her proposal, the council would give humanity one last chance if humans proved their worth by beating the gods in 7 out of 13 matches. The excitement among the fans is palpable since they last saw the second season of Record of Ragnarok. There's no denying that the battle portrayal was epic. Despite that, neither Netflix nor the studio house has announced Record of Ragnarok Season 3. It's been a year since we last witnessed the battle to save humanity, and now it seems fans have to wait a little longer. That's because the second season was renewed a month after the first season hit the streaming platform. This has also led fans to believe that Record of Ragnarok Season 3 might not arrive. Netflix typically takes a couple of months to announce its decision. Since it had already announced Season 2 just a month after the pilot season's release, fans hoped the same for the third season. But it never happened. Many believe the source of the material could be the reason behind the delay. However, it remains unclear when Netflix will announce its decision. But don't fret, the anime hasn't yet been cancelled. In fact, it gained momentum just after round 4 of the battle between gods and humans. Thus, considering this, we can expect the streaming giant to make an official announcement soon. Although Netflix hasn't renewed the series for the third season yet, the chances of Record of Ragnarok Season 3 are quite high. The second season received a better reception than the first season. While the pilot season garnered 70% positive ratings, the second season earned 79% on Rotten Tomatoes. However, the change in the entertainment industry standard might be the reason for the delay. The entertainment industry is taking precise measures due to rising costs and changes in viewership graphs. This might be why Netflix will consider all the possible potentials before renewing Record of Ragnarok for the third season. Besides this, the anime is improving with each season. The first season began dramatically, as rounds 1 through 2 felt like a slideshow or mid-tier motion comic. However, things eventually changed from round 3 as the animation became more detailed. In addition, for the second season, Umeta Company's studio joined Graphinica to animate the second run. This team-up brought CGI to the picture. Nobody could forget the Hercules vs. Jack the Ripper fight. It was a pure joy, and there's no denying that the anime has undergone several improvements so far. Since round 6 was more detail-oriented, it is expected to have the same impact on Record of Ragnarok Season 3's animation. Thus, there's a high chance for Season 3. As of now, there's no official news suggesting Record of Ragnarok Season 3 has undergone production. However, production takes almost 12 to 18 months to conclude. The filming process might be lengthy when we are talking about Record of Ragnarok. That's because the anime also uses CGI elements, and working on CGI won't be that easy. Plus, the heavy action-packed sequence could also impact the production time. As we have mentioned, the anime is improving with each season, so there's a possibility that the third season will bring more dramatic and realistic animation. This will take time to finish production. Considering this, we can expect that the Record of Ragnarok Season 3 production will extend beyond 2 years. As for the studios, Netflix has yet to confirm who will produce the series now. However, since the first 2 seasons were produced by Graphinica, the studio house will undoubtedly return. Besides this, the studio's official website suggests it's still working on Record of Ragnarok Season 3. Graphinica was founded in April 2009. Since then, it has dropped several hit series. Some of them include Juni Tyson, Zodiac War, Tokyo Mew Mew New, Mauve Love Alternative, and more. As for Umeda Company, it was founded in 1990 but became a part of Graphinica in 2009. Since Umeda Company is a part of Graphinica Studio, we can expect the two to return to produce the anime. If it happens, the entire staff will return for the third season. Masao Okubo will return to the directing seat, with Kazuyuki Fudeyasu as the series composer. Yasuhari Takanashi will join as the music composer, and Masaki Saito will be the character designer. Yuka Yamada will return to write scripts alongside Fudeyasu. Record of Ragnarok is a Japanese manga series written by Takumi Fukui and Shinya Umemura, and illustrated by Azuchika. It started serializing in Monthly Comic Zenon in November 2017, and moved to Viz Media in June 2021. As of March 2024, the manga has 21 tankobon volumes. The first 2 seasons covered up to round 6 of the intense battle, and 4 more rounds are left to be covered. However, one thing to keep in mind is that the anime covers 3 intense rounds each season. That means Season 3 of Record of Ragnarok will cover rounds 7, 8, and 9. The latest chapters have already covered round 10 and teased the competitors and the stage where they would battle. So, considering this, there's ample source material left to cover in the third season. With Buddha's victory in round 6, the entire momentum shifted to humanity's side. This definitely makes the next round more exciting, leaving fans to count on who will win at the end. Will humans be able to save humanity? Well, the next rounds have yet to announce their winner. However, the second season's conclusion did hint at what will come next in Record of Ragnarok Season 3. It teases that the king of the underworld, Hades, will fight for the gods. In his opposite, Brunhilde will select Qin Shi Huang, the king of the beginning. The clash will be epic, since the two share different ideologies and have quite a big ego. The two mighty kings will go beyond their powers to win the round, creating chaos in the entire Colosseum of Valhalla. Without further giving the spoilers of round 7, let's begin with round 8. It will bring none other than Nikola Tesla, humanity's one and only sorcerer, to the picture. He will fight against the Lord of the Flies, Beelzebub. Tesla's thunderous blitz will undoubtedly leave the stadium electrified, but it might also mark his end. Will he die? Only time will tell. Moving to round 9 will bring the mightiest rebel, King Leonidas, into the picture. He will face the Greek god Apollo, which will surely be a legendary battle between the two. The results will reveal who will get the upper hand in the war between gods and humans. With every season, fights have become more dramatic, and now fans can't wait to see how things will be played off in Record of Ragnarok Season 3. Since the anime focuses on the ensemble cast, we can expect all of the characters in the Record of Ragnarok to return. But it's quite tricky to guess which character will remain the center of attention. As we have already mentioned, the 3-round fighters, we can expect them to be back. These include Nikola Tesla, Leonidas, and Apollo will also return. However, their voice actors' names have yet to be announced. Some new faces can also appear in the next season. However, Netflix has yet to announce that. Netflix has yet to announce the third season of Record of Ragnarok. However, considering its brilliant performance, we expect the streaming giant to make a big announcement soon. As for the production part, it might take almost 2 years to wrap up. So, considering all the elements, we can expect that Record of Ragnarok Season 3 will be released in Q1 of 2026. This is all for now. Stay with the Anime Daily for more such updates.